where today we're jumping into a new TV show. This show is called Inside Man. Okay, guys, so you guys already know, here in this channel, I'm going to be rotating a bunch of shows. You know, actually, to tell you the truth, I finished a few shows, and they're on my TV, they're on my computer. I need to edit and push it out so you guys could see that I actually finished some shows. Hair flip. But this is a new show. Now listen, there was a subscriber. Hopefully you're a subscriber. If not, why the hell not? But there was a subscriber and he or she, I shouldn't gender anything. I don't know who they are, but shout out to them. They mentioned Inside Man on one of my reactions. Now I have to let you guys know something. It's a weird pet peeve of mine. I generally don't like that. Then this is no shade, no tea to the person that wrote it. Thank you. But generally when people look at my other reactions or whatever the case and scenario is, and then they talk about another TV show, I sometimes get a little like drained because I'm like, child, like I just literally filmed this show for over an hour, most likely, and then took me an hour and a half, most likely, to edit this, but you're talking about another show? So I kind of get drained. It doesn't get me like angry, but I just get drained. It's a weird pet peeve of mine. I don't know why. But yeah, that is what it is. Now, when they did say Inside Man, I was like, okay. And they did say in their country it was #1. And I was like, oh, let me look on Netflix. Let me see. On my Netflix, it's #2. So I said, you know what? Okay, if it stays in the top 10, I will watch it eventually. Like after I'm done with some of my other shows, a lot of these shows that I'm watching are like 1 or 2 episodes or 3 episodes. This is 4 episodes. That's it. And I was like, whatever. Like, you know, I'll get to it when I get to it. But darling, when I then saw that David Tennant was in it, and Stanley Tucci, I believe, Dolly Wells, I don't know her, but is it Moffat? I don't know how to say that man's name. Oops. Moffot or MF, whatever that person is, no shade, no tea, but that director, I believe he is, he directed this. I'm almost pretty sure that I saw it on my Netflix or something, and I said, you know what, that duo alone, I gotta watch it. Now on IMDb, it has a 6.5 rating, I believe. Don't quote me. But I don't care. Anything with David Tennant is glorious. And I used to have the biggest crush on him. So I'm gonna jump into this. The whole spiel of this intro means I'm about to jump into another show. Don't kill me, but I'm really excited because I get to see David Tennant. Without further ado, let's jump into the Inside Man and find exactly what the Inside Man has got to give. Disclaimer, this will be available for full reaction on my second and third. Actually, it will be full reaction for my entire platform because it's the first episode of a new show on this platform on YouTube as well as my other platform on Patreon. Please sign into one of those platforms and help support the channel today. I love you so much. This is Andres Array. Why is this peanut? Why is somebody else saying anything?
I can stand it.
Did you just photograph me? Yeah, photographing me without my permission, it's assault. Give it in.
You're giving him your phone, sis?
Right. You invaded my personal space. And I'm deleting your assault. Go fetch.
What's happening?
What? You can't be serious. That if it's not a film with me.
It's Facebook Live. Live on Facebook right now.
I've got you too.
Me too. And if there are any police in the area, that would be lovely.
Right hand side.
Oh, there are police.
Leaving the train.
Hello, are you all right now?
Yeah, fine. Listen, thank you.
Oh, it wasn't anything, was it? It was just a silly man. Because between you and me, I don't have Facebook on my phone. I haven't actually got much on there. My sister gave it to me. I barely know how to use it.
That was ballsy.
Ballsy, that's always such a strange compliment, isn't it, between women?
Toxic masculinity, women fighting back. Let me do an interview. You and me, the two women in the middle of it.
Anything interesting to say?
I have been doing this a while, and I always get people talking.
Wouldn't feel comfortable doing an interview.
Will you think about it?
No, I shouldn't imagine I would.
Maybe just think about it. An interview.
Maybe, but I won't change my mind.
Really hope you do. For coffee sometime, just for a chat.
Why?
Do you like coffee?
Yes.
Me too. I'll phone you.
Hello.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, David! This is Harry.
Death row prisoners are allowed no physical contact. They must remain in handcuffs at all times when not in their cell. Dylan over there killed 15 women.
14.
15
Edith Johnson died 3 months later.
of her injuries.
Count her as a kill. I have a conscience.
So much as get out of their chairs. I'll be right outside the door.
What did he do?
We're not animals.
He ate his mom's feet.
When she was dead.
The warden said there's been no attempt to appeal your sentence.
At my request, yes. The punishment is, it would seem to me, commensurate. The wife did not want to be murdered. Commensurate. And here has as close as you can get to a photographic memory. He is my recorder. Do you mind if you listen?
Senator from Arizona, married, 2 kids.
You were accused of sexually assaulting 2 women while in college 30 years ago.
I was accused 3 decades after it was supposed to have happened, and I was found innocent. And one of those women you mentioned now works in my office.
Selena Cadiz.
Now, why would Selena come to work in my office if she thought I was a rapist?
Why did all those actresses thank Harvey?
The last 3 months, a sum of money has been paid into my bank account. $253.55. Never more, never less. It's every time I have sex with my wife.
Is the interval consistent?
Fairly, not totally.
Get paid more for unusual acts. You should try a few things.
Dylan.
Sorry.
I hear you're quick off the mark with this kind of thing. You got a theory?
No, not a theory. A very obvious guess.
Obvious?
I'm sure the warden told you that any case I take has to meet certain criteria. I apologize for your wasted journey. What have you done wrong? 30 years ago, you raped at least one of those women. $253.55. Selena Cadiz, what does she do in the senator's office? Including bill paying?
Sure. So every time he banks his wife, $253.55.
Everything makes sense if you think about it long enough.
Good day. Hello.
William says he's still an atheist.
Still an atheist. That's okay. God loves atheists.
Hello. He even says hello the same way.
You're looking well.
Fire's probably 2 down for Wednesday.
Chest colds or permanent?
Just cold.
I'm a vicar.
Oh, you're a dark vicar.
Oh, I like that.
Vicar, could you hide my porn? I mean, my flash drive.
You're 36.
Just for a minute, please. She's very strict. But it's not a sin, though, porn.
No, it sort of is.
But it's not mentioned by name, it's just looking. Don't look at it.
Don't worry.
Edgar?
Hilda.
Vicar. Sorry. I was looking for this one.
Going.
Picking up my son's maths tutor. Still my turn, because it turns out I'm still me.
Oh, I know, yes. He's turned himself around.
You should be proud of him.
Oh, I'm ever so proud. Where is it? I saw you take something out of the computer. One of those stick things like last time.
I don't have anything.
I always find it, don't I? I'll just keep looking till I find them then, won't I?
Don't have anything.
Don't lie to me! Don't lie to me. You know it's for your own good. Because it's sinful, Edgar.
When did Selena Cadiz come to work for Senator Kreiner?
2 years, 12 weeks, and 6 days ago.
How would you feel if you discovered you were having regular sex with a rapist?
What?
And you were a normal person?
Oh.
What would you do?
It doesn't make any sense.
I think you might consider some form of therapy.
You didn't like the senator so much.
No, I liked him just fine. Case didn't meet my criteria.
No, I guess not. You need friends, Jefferson.
Well, I didn't make one.
A journalist wants to interview you.
I've pled guilty. I've accepted my punishment. I have nothing left to say. They find out about me.
She's a journalist. Maybe she's a good one.
Not interested. You're trying to make me sympathetic.
Maybe it'll help.
Help what?
You're not a boring murderer.
By the way, that's a lovely time.
Can't get it through my head how a guy like you winds up in this place.
Everyone is a murderer. You just have to meet the right person.
Did you like that? Thanks.
So what should we talk about this time? Politics or young people?
Young people.
I honestly think there's more of them every day.
Hi, Janice.
Mary, shall I go and get ready?
Yes, he'll be right with you. Do you want tea?
Thank you, yes.
Your son wants a word with you.
He's married?
Need anything doing right now?
Like what?
Because I can do it.
£70.
Well, that's how much you pay Janice per hour to tutor me, and I'm going to have to cancel her today. So if I do something for you that's worth £70, that will compensate you for the money you're about to waste?
Doing something for me, that's doing your homework.
Yes, but all of it. Faisal's picking me up in 5 minutes.
No, he's not. Maths.
Is the internet off?
Yep, it's gone down again.
Ringing! The internet feed to our house was blocked.
I'll just hotspot you with my phone.
You what, sorry?
I'll just set up the modules, I'll show you.
Yes, I'm ringing!
You just...
Is that my flash drive?
Yeah, she's
No, there's private stuff on there.
She doesn't want to look at anything, she's just moving fine.
Is it still ringing?
Why does he just take it? That's not...
Hang on, it's gone to answer phone.
£70. Sorry, don't open any of those files.
Sorry, I clicked. I didn't mean to.
I'm a growing lad, and I have drives, and one of them's sticking in your computer right now.
Janice, sorry, ignore.
Paul, what?
My maths teacher found my porn. It's a stage of my personal development.
Sorry, Janice.
Harry, could I have a word?
Can I?
Privately.
It's only...
Excuse us.
Why didn't he just say that it's not his son's?
It's kids. It's children. Porn, it's children. Doing things, having things done to them.
It's not Ben's. It isn't. It's not Ben's. That flash drive is not Ben's. Let me just explain this.
Yeah, no, I think I understand.
No, you don't. You don't. A very, very troubled man. He gave this to me.
What? Why would he give it to you? Why would you take it? That doesn't make any sense.
It's not Ben's. That's the only thing you have to understand.
This has to go to the police. There are children being abused.
Yes, of course, but Ben.
It's from some man from the church. What man? Who? Does he have a name?
There's a vulnerable person, an actual suicide risk. I'll deal with it.
I have to go.
Where? Where are you going?
I'm just going home.
I swear, on my life. It's mine.
Do you swear before God?
I swear before God, yes.
Your son is developing an interest in paedophilia. Sacrificing yourself won't save him.
I'm not lying.
I truly respect how much you love Ben and how far you go to protect him, but protecting him is not helping him home.
You're going to talk to him?
Are you stopping me leaving?
No, not at all.
Please, can you stand away from the door?
I'm not stopping you.
Yes, you are stopping me.
No. Are you phoning someone?
I'm just calling a cab.
I can give you a lift to the station.
No.
I think you should talk to Ben. Talk to your son.
Oh.
Don't touch me. Don't be daft. Think about what this would do to Ben. It would destroy even a rumour, even just the suspicion would destroy his entire life. You know, Janet, if you're trying to do the Facebook thing, I know you don't even have the app. You told me, remember? I don't need to do that. Oh, sorry. Oh, I have a spare handset. You can have that. Oh! No, sorry. Nothing!
Stay away from me.
Just hold this against it. There goes the music. He wants to go to a festival and keep making a point. A cup of tea. Yeah? Come on. A cup of tea.
All because you just won't say it was Edgar? He's not gonna let her go? Child, I'm getting anxiety already. You are not gonna lock her down there. He's crazy. She could just bang on the door. Why isn't she loud? Why isn't she screaming?
Oh, Faisal. Hi, Harry. Is Ben coming? Don't stay out too late.
What about Janice? She okay?
Oh, she's got something else anyway. Fine.
Very confused why this is escalating. And why is she the quietest kidnapped person ever? She hasn't screamed, nothing.
Run home for a long time. Great God Almighty's gonna cut you down.
Is that his anthem?
Thank you for seeing me today. I promise any recording I make would be erased.
So by
That promise
recording
still in here will be executed, but that's hardly the point.
Oh, You were a professor of criminology at
I know.
Death Row Detective, the crime-solving wife killer. A number of options and a lot of interest.
No, I didn't ask which paper. I asked what kind.
I have a track record in crime writing, so if I'm sounding lurid right now, maybe that's on you. You're a clever man, but you're hardly the only clever person in the world, so why do all those people come here? Do you think it's because of what you did? Do you think people find it exciting or titillating to talk to someone like you?
But you think all those other people might, including, presumably, your reader.
The warden said a case you take has to meet particular criteria.
Yes.
What criteria?
You should consider very carefully if you want to ask me that question.
What makes you think I'm decent?
Contempt in your face when you look at me. Moral worth. That's the only criterion. Within that framework, I would like to do whatever good I can. That's it.
What, so this is like, what would you call it? Atonement?
No. Atonement will come when they strap me to a table and end my life. It's not atonement if there's applause. It's performance. Applause would only spoil the project. And they won't applaud. Unless you pray. Your opinion of me, I share it. I presume you've read the details of what I did. Wouldn't it appall us both I was made in any way forgivable?
Why did you kill her?
I'm not answering that question.
Why not?
It was personal.
It was murder.
How much more personal do you get? Do you have people in this world that you love?
Yes.
Do you plan to murder any of them?
Of course not.
Neither did I. I have the strongest sense the interview is over.
Write it up anyway.
But you won't. What would be the moral worth?
That was good.
You liked her.
Why do you say that?
You talked a lot. In photographic memory, I get stuck with all the stuff coming out of your mouth. Is it a number code?
Is what a number code?
$253.55. He gets anonymous payments for having sex with his wife.
Focus on the therapy.
They put me with a therapist once. She left the profession.
Well, we have to feed her, don't we?
You're in on it?
Talk to Edgar.
Say what?
It's this flash drive. He could explain. He could tell her. They believe me. I'm the bloody vicar.
No.
What is it, vicar?
No, yesterday. You were the vicar. Today, you are a man who assaulted a woman and locked her in his cellar. What the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck?
Right.
Is there anything down there?
What do you mean?
In the cellar? Is there anything that she could use to get out?
Is it a festival? He'll be late.
Well, we'll have to think of something by then, won't we?
Like what?
Like a way to stop her banging on that door? Would we ever explain any of this to Ben?
We can't. I mean, we can't tie her up.
Is that her phone?
Yeah. Got broken. On me.
She didn't phone anyone, did she?
For God's sake, I'm not gonna.
I've been trying to think of anything I could say that would make you let me go. It's what you do when you're alone. You think everything through all the way to the end. I hid all your tools. First, just sharp ones, then everything else. Then I broke the saws. Even if I promise that I will never tell anyone about what happened here, you're not going to believe me. You can't risk letting me leave. You don't know how to make that happen. I have a Skype call tomorrow at 9 p.m. with my sister in Canada. That's the first time people are going to notice I'm missing. There's blood in every corner of this cellar. I peed too everywhere. If anyone comes looking for me, they are going to find me all over this room. I'm going to find my blood. I know you think that you're the one in control because I'm the one locked in your cellar. But I'm not going to make this easy for you. I promise you that. Hello, this is Janice. I'm not here. Please leave a message.
For the last few months, Mrs. Kreiner has known what her husband did. Goes to a therapist. Every time that she has intimate relations with her husband, she has a session. Turns to the one person who shares the secret.
Selena Cadiz
sends a text to Selena instructing her to pay the therapy. Selena does exactly as she is told.
Yeah.
Every single time she receives that message. He might expand the text size.
Pay the rapist. That's awesome. Selena pays the bill, not realizing she paid it already to the wrong person.
Congratulations, Dylan. You solved the whole case.
I still don't get it.
The English journalist just called me.
Oh, yeah? She going to use the interview?
I think she might have a case to bring to you.
Really? She gave you any details?
No, but she assured me the case had moral worth.
It's not really permitted spontaneous visits.
With respect, I think what you're permitted is up to me.
You liked her.
No, I didn't. That is not good news for her.
Well, I don't like her that much.
Well, lucky for her, then. We're both just fascinated by her for one reason. She's still alive. We're living the same day over and over and over and over and over again in the same tiny room until someone has the common decency to switch us off. Death row, Dylan. We're awaiting execution. I am not what's getting you down. I'm fairly sure she detested me. So why would she want to talk to me again?
That was cute. I don't know how you call that cute. That was a pretty good episode. I was just kind of confused, I guess, drive the story. I was like, why isn't David Tennant just telling her, like, there's a guy named Edgar, he was at my church, he did this, or he would just let her go, and then, like, the police can get involved, and then he can get, I guess he's looking out for Edgar, but then I'm like, what? I feel like the situation went from, like, this big, which was pretty big, because it was dealing with a child, you know, whatever, but it turned from this to, like, massive, like him injuring her. She said, don't touch me, you keep touching her. What's a vicar? Also that lady is Cleopatra, right? We had a lot of big stars in this episode. Those two prison people are like the happiest, go lucky, down to earth people on death row that I've ever seen on film before. So there's that. This show has a lot of good elements. I actually am really interested in it. For me, this episode was a 9.5. I was invested since the music started. So I really do like it, and I really can't wait until we continue it. I think there should be only 4 episodes, but it might be more. I hope it's only 4, because I kind of like doing short things. Like, I have 3,000 different short shows to do, and I'm with that situation. So, hair flip, that's how I feel, that's what I say. I hope you guys comment down below, and now here's that outro you're waiting for. With that being said, guys, if you've seen this reaction and realize you are not subscribed, hit subscribe, but also please like and share this content, because it is what is for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.